that you guys were able to get up and down and scrimmage a little bit today? Was that one of the things you got done today? How'd that go?
Yeah, that is one of the things we got done today. It was good. Bounced back from yesterday energy-wise, and I think we executed really well, so it was a good day.
When you're playing, how do you balance the confidence to drive, to dribble, to shoot, to do those things with trying to stay in the lane and play within your role? How do you balance those two things?
I mean, with this team, you kind of just read and react with who's on the court. You know, I got different roles based on who's on and who's off, and just being in the right places. You know, a lot of things we run are similar. You know, actions, and you know, when Nikola has the ball, I got to be in certain few places. There's not too much freelance, and there's not there's not many opportunities where I get the ball and I just try to go one-on-one. That's not what anybody on this team really does. We kind of play within our offense, so it makes it pretty easy for everybody to understand what their role is on offense, and what places to be when whoever has the ball.
But how aggressive are you supposed to be when you catch a dribble handoff from Jokic? Like, how aggressive are you supposed to look to getting downhill if there's an opening?
Go score. I mean, every time. That's everybody though. It's not like a me thing. It's if you get the ball, everybody wants they want everybody to be aggressive. Coaches don't hold anybody back from anything. They don't try to tell you what to do or when to drive, when to shoot. If you're open, shoot it. If you're not, move it. It's pretty simple. And when you make basketball, simplified like that, it's really easy.
How did it go today? Like, what was the general vibe in your life?
I think it was really good today. Like I said, it was better than yesterday. And whether it was energy, execution, we did all of that better today. There's obviously some things we could have done better, but that's every day. You can nitpick, and I think it was some really positive things that we could take from today.
How long do you think it takes to build chemistry within the group?
I think the core, group, or most of the people have been here for a while. The coaches have been here for a long time, so it makes it easier when there's already kind of a set culture and understanding, like I said, of roles and what each person does. That makes it a lot easier. It's not like a unit of all new people or anything like that. So guys just try to blend in with what's already here. And when I got here, I tried to blend in with what they already had. And I picked up little things here and there, but it makes it a lot easier when there's a set culture, same group of coaches, your same star players. So that makes it really easy.
Has the intensity picked up the closer you get to your next preseason game?
We were intense in training camp and things like that, but we got up and down the last 2 days of practice, and that's been good for us. Just getting back from Abu Dhabi, trying to get back on schedule. And like I said, I think today was a lot better than yesterday. There was a lot of positives from today.
TA was saying yesterday he thought with you playing alongside the starters, you might face more kind of like aggressive closeouts and give you a little bit more ability to attack there. Have you noticed that through 2 preseason games?
I think it's hard to take much from the preseason games that we've played in so far. And there's obviously little things you can look at and see. But no, I think it's going to be similar to what I've always faced with those guys. And when I'm playing with Nikola, it tends to be when you play with Nikola, Jamal, and Mike and Aaron, you're wide open. That tends to be what it is, And then off that, if they do run at you, you have driving lanes, and like I said, there's freedom to do, pretty much whatever you want from there. And those guys make those looks a lot easier, and you're a lot more open when you play with guys that are really good like that.
So much talk about your three-point shot right now, but I saw you cutting a good amount in those preseason games. How important is that as well in Jokic offense, Jokic centric?
It's always been a big part of our offense, but no matter who's been here, whether it was Bruce, KCP spotted up more, but we've always had guys that cut, we've had guys that spot up, and I'll do a lot of both. There'll be plenty of time, for me this year to do both. So just got to do both at a high level.
Is there anything specifically over these next 3 preseason games that you or the team wants to work on, just like that you've identified?
Transition defense is probably at the top. We weren't very good. The Celtics pushed the ball. Had a lot of success. In both games, but in the second game, mostly. So transition defense is something that we got to take care of. We got to improve on. We got to take care of the ball. That's always a thing for us. As long as we take care of the ball, we tend to play pretty well, and then rebounding. So transition defense and rebounding are the 2 biggest things I think that we took away from preseason games, and that could be a preseason game thing, effort thing. But we got to clean that up, and we know that going forward. Yeah, man. He's been great for me. Whether that was my rookie year, just challenging me and forcing me to get a little outside my comfort zone. But I understand that I got to help him out. I got to compliment his game. I got to compliment Nicola's game. He's a guy that likes to challenge you, likes to put you in spots, and encourage you, with making you compete. Challenge you as far as, hey, you're going to be open right here. I'm going to kick it to you. He'll tell you that sometimes before play. So he just likes to encourage you with challenges, and I think that's good for me. I don't need anybody to come, and build me up all the time. He's somebody that, will challenge you and give you things to do, whether that's before the game, whether that's he saw something during the game. He'll point it out, he'll let you know. And then he's a guy that you got to, match his competitiveness. And he'll also drag you along with that too. So he's been great for me. We've been pretty close. Obviously, he's like the guy sitting next to my locker. So Jamal's been great to me. I obviously appreciate him.